Alright, I'm back. So I deployed all the... Well, I should just look at it. Alright, there we go. Whew, I realized that one early on. I'm back. So, I got all these laser towers deployed. I've set the collector back up to collect drops on repeat orders. The Xenon incursion is just about over in the Void End. Over in Haktiva's Choice. I've dealt with the Xenon threat so far. I'm back to having both Sentinels available. I lost quite a couple of ships there, that sucked. I didn't lose the Falks, so I guess that's okay. And I've pushed this K to the brink, and I'm going to wipe it off the map. And apparently it rebuilt the turret.
Explosion imminent.
Ah, what a satisfying end to that incursion. Alright, this Terran ship is not worth it. I mean, it was cool to blow up the K, but
Hello there.
to handle Xenon threats, nah. So let's see what I can get out of it. I paid 30 million for it. Ooh, they don't want it. Nobody's willing to pay more than 2.5 for it. Or 25, I should say, not 2. I paid 30 for it, and I can't even get 30 back out of it. Nice. The Terrans will buy it for more. Will the Borons buy it? Oops, no, that's not what I wanted. Nope, the Borons won't buy it either. Who haven't I offered it to? I can't extract the value back. Basically lose an additional $5 million. Ugh. Well, there are some more experiments I want to try with the meson streams, so I guess I'll just go park it. I'll go park it at the Argon Wharf. Okay.
Entering system. Argon Prime.
I need to get
Hydra. Regal. Thanks for your help.
So that was the kill credit for destroying the K inside Argon space because I have the police license. So $500,000 to destroy or to get the killing blow on a K. Not bad. Not bad at all. I have inventory collected from my collectors.
Can I help?
So let's see how much
Here
money
you
I
go.
can make. Oh, there's the money right there. $9 million. Not bad. Oh, the spacefly eggs. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna make a little bit of money off of those too. Now then, you don't sell spacefly eggs right from this menu. You turn them into caviar first and then sell them. So that was just $10 million right there
Good luck out there.
from all the collecting my collectors have done. Well, that's an additional 9 million off of that as well. I need to go get more secure containers to make more EMP bombs to steal more blueprints.
Can I help? Here you go.
Yeah,
Good luck
there we
out
go.
there.
That covered the cost of the Falks. That was my Falks coming in and docking deal. Before I do anything else, I need to leave the station immediately before the announcer comes on and hurts my ears again. Run away! Go, 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 go.
Hello.
Oof, made it in and out without the announcer hurting my ears. Ah, that's nice. Alright, let's get something done. What do you mean you have a wing? Which wing is... What ship is assigned to you as a wing? Okay. You shouldn't have anybody assigned to you as a wing. Whoa, you're holding a lot of valuable goods. What? When did you pick up a ton of goods? I don't remember that. Oh no, I'm holding the valuable goods. It was looking at my inventory.
Can I help?
Actually, you have like a few goods that I want. There we go. 0 in your inventory, 153 in yours, 3 in yours. Okay. I've dealt with the Xenon incursion with the help of the Terrans. Thank you, Intervention Corps, for doing your job. Hopefully the Terran Intervention Corps will have a chance to breathe now and rebuild their fleet to redeploy it where they need it. It looks like they're ready for something to come out of Getsufun, which is fine. Alright, onward with getting things done in this game. I need to prop up my colony, or not my colony, my economy even more than I already have. So what can I do? I want to get a solar panel factory up here because their sunlight is 680% in Mercury, and every faction needs energy cells to build pretty much anything. So let's see how much a plot in here will cost me. Where's the cheapest spot, I guess? No, I can only put plots down where I have vision. Okay.
Requesting permission to dock. Docking permission granted.
So it looks like the cheapest area over there. I want this to be a solar farm. When you're building stations, it's much easier to increase and decrease the plot size while you're in this menu before you've placed the plot down. If you try to do it the other way, put the plot down first and then make it bigger or smaller, you have to be very careful when you're clicking and dragging. I want it as close to the gate as I can without paying a ton of money. There we go. There we are. Okay. I want to try my best to put that in dead center. And then I like the hexadock. I like the way it looks. If I massively scale up this energy collection factory, I'll be glad I threw a hexadock on there. Because less large ships clogging up piers, the better. I don't really need to put any disc defense. Oh, I don't have any disc. None of this. This will just be an energy cell factory. That is the goal, anyway. So there we go. I like to flip these up and down, and the game will try to flip them, or the game will get mad at me and try to flip them upside down or whatever, or they'll reset their rotation. So, a big tip for when you're trying to build stations is make sure to confirm your module changes every now and then, because the game will stop allowing you to snap pieces on to the stations. I feel like that's good enough for a start there. See if we can't find a construction lesson. So getting Claytronics and hull parts out to here is going to be a bit of a challenge. I'll just need to manually assign a trader out here because I doubt any Commonwealth parts are going to show up out here without me manually making the trades. And I have two Baldric traders that aren't really... They're making money on the asteroid belt station, but I don't necessarily need them assigned to that. This ought to be fun. Oh, here it is. Why did it move down here? I do know that the game is angry at me and will not let it connect. All of that effort wasted. It's in the red, so when you select a new module and one of them's in the red, or outside of what it's allowing you to build, it really does not want me to put these on here. Oh, I forgot to put storages. Oops. Before I do anything, I need to put a container storage on it. And since how this isn't a mining station, a container storage should be all I need. And because I want the Terran bits of the station built first, I will remove those solar panels so that way the station will actually build fully, and then I want the solar panels built last. Now then, I believe these Commonwealth solar panels I'll have to look at the blueprint for the Terran version, but the Commonwealth solar panels, I believe, make 10 times the amount of energy cells, so that's why I'm using those. Or they make a ridiculous amount more than the Terran versions, so that's why I'm using the Commonwealth. It's worth it to bring out. Well, it might be worth it to bring out all the goods to make these. Out here, we'll find out. I'm gonna leave that much money in that station. Not really worried about it. In between episodes, I did get a few more researches done, but as you can see, nothing too exceptional. So this is unlocking more of the budgeted start for me, so the goal is eventually get all these done, and then yay! Hopefully we'll never have to do those again. Because after this many playthroughs, I am very sick and tired of doing the whole research tree over and over again. And every new game henceforth will have the research tree done. And that'll be great. That smooths progression along. And also the Hactiva quest line. I've done that enough times I could puke as well, so I will be skipping that one. Okay, what else do I want to do here? Get an economy basically up and going. How friendly am I with the Riptide Rakers? Only plus 15. Oh right, I need to destroy a station to finish the Tides of Avarice plot. So in order to do that, I will need a destroyer. And I have a specific destroyer in mind, and that will come from the Defenders of Sol questline. And I could speed through that one and maybe it'll be fine, but I actually do want to boost up a couple more economies before I do that, so that hopefully the Argon and the I want to prop up the Argon economy anyway, because they will be one of my best customers. I'll explain that as I get a little further along with some economy stuff. But they will probably be my #1 customers for making money, and that's because of the closed loop building. All the Argon blueprints have a closed loop recipe, which means they take, when you can build something through closed loop, that means that all it will take to build whatever you want will be energy cells, claytronics, and whole parts. Any combination of the three, but just those things will be required instead of having to make scanning arrays, shield components, weapon components, all of the advanced things in the Commonwealth tech tree. And what that enables me to do is get a small medium fab up and going, which I still haven't bought yet because that's still like $125 million or something. So I'm like halfway, a third of the way there to getting one of those. But when I do that, I want to slam one of those into Argon space and supply it with whole parts and claytronics and energy cells. And if I can get that done, that'll be excellent. I actually want to look around here and see if there's anything I want from these. That's ore. I could make. Well, I need more. I need more EMP bombs. And there's no system over here with additional sunlight. A lot of ore and silicon over in second contact. There's even Invidium over there. Cool. I'm looking around for another spot to throw in another factory over here. I don't want to build in Windfall. Although Windfall does have, where is it? Raw scrap. So Windfall has the raw scrap in Windfall is supplying all of the Riptide Rakers with all their scrap. It regenerates scrap. So if you don't know, all these resources, they never really run out. These numbers here are more like how much you can take out of the system, and then it regenerates those resources slowly over time. So you could, I guess, deplete this if you took from that system enough, but it will regenerate some of these resources to keep the economies rolling. Or else the whole economy of the game would dry up if all these ran out all the time. And then nobody could make ships, and that would suck. And the game would be unfun. Or a lot shorter, I guess, depending on how you look at it. More. Oh, there's a lot of resources out there too. Plenty of good resourcing spots. And then this system right here has the most available raw scrap. So this is a great area to pull raw scrap out of as well. And this might be where I put up another, or right next to it might be where I put another scrap station to make Claytronics and whole parts and prop up the economy of. Or actually, I could put it over here in Silent Witness. And then that will make whole parts and Claytronics available, even though there's a whole part factory here that's probably full. I could throw this might be where I put a small medium fab and then let the AI buy from me ships once I get blueprints for ships. Because you can't build ships for factions unless you have the blueprints too, so that'll be. I'll need to get whole parts and Claytronics rolling. I think I do want one factory, or a couple of factories, making all of the Commonwealth items. So I'll make a whole bunch of factories. One dedicated factory for basically one different complicated item. If I can pare down the production chains, so like things that only take silicon ore, I'll try to pare down as many things as I can, so that way I'm not fighting myself on inputs. But if it takes separate inputs to make an item, I'll probably build a new factory for it, just to make it easier to manage. Because some of the stations, if they're requiring multiple inputs to make more complex parts, especially for the Commonwealth stuff, it tends to confuse your delivery ships, and they'll only focus on one input and then not the other. And hopefully that got fixed. Hopefully I'm lying to you right now, but I don't know if that's been fixed yet or not, and it was definitely a problem in a previous playthrough. So that's why I want to make multiple factories. The game seems to support multiple factories much better than it does just one mega factory. At least in my save. Don't tell me there's another K over here. Alright, let's deal with the K. So I put the Nodin Sentinel inside internal storage to
Entering system. Hatikva's
allow
choice.
the collector to deploy more laser towers more quickly instead of having the K take off and land multiple times. Not the K, the if I knew how to speech. Hopefully the Nodin Sentinel doesn't take off and land multiple times. Basically just making it deploy laser towers faster. Pretty much what I was after. No graviton turrets for you, please. Oh, not please, but no more grav turrets for you. Leave my laser towers alone. You guys need to pay me back for all the ships you destroyed.
Danger. Danger.
I know, engine damage. I just want to strip this thing of guns real quick before it destroys more laser towers than it's worth. The laser towers will keep me defended from any fighters that roll through. And be mindful of the grab turns that are needed. Kill those things real quick too. Thumbs up.
Danger.
Yes. Alright, Xenon is mostly dealt with. I think I got one more grab turret to blow up. Either that or this ship will just randomly blow up out of nowhere here real quick. That would suck, but I'd rather lose a Nodin than lose a collector. Alright, good. This thing
Danger.
should be toothless now. Not a single tooth left. Once you know what you're doing, these K's and I's aren't as dangerous as you think they are. They're still really dangerous, but once you know how to defang them, not that bad. And I'm not running a single mod. This is all vanilla game stuff. So you can do this too. And in fact, I will show that off real quick, but I'm not running any mods. So the way you can tell I'm not running any mods, it doesn't say modified up here in the version number, and when I go to load or save a game, none of these saves say modified. It says this game exists. The existing save game will be overridden. So that orange text will be put over here and say modified if I'm running any mods, even quality of life ones. And I should probably save, so I'm going to. Well, this might not be the best spot to save for me, but I will save eventually. Doing this over and over again gets old. Although sticking it to the Xenon is kind of nice. I like that. It's already destroyed a few of my laser towers. Cease and desist.
K.
destroy, well, not every shield generator, that takes a little longer. You need to just destroy the main shield generators. While I'm thinking about it, I want a ship with 4 guns or more. Ooh, I have an idea. How about a ship with 6 guns? If the enemy can't shoot back, might as well go with something that is paper thin. I haven't bought one of these ships this playthrough. So a Pulsar Heavy Fighter is pretty paper thin. But I can put some exciting weapons on it if I get it over to the right spot. Yeah, I bet they don't have enough resources to put guns on this. I'm not going to put any of these weapons on it anyway. I will throw a docking computer on it. Mark II, just in case I end up flying it. Let's see here. At $1 million each, I'm going to go with 4 of them. They should have enough hull parts to make 4 of them. But we'll see. Oh yeah, there you go. So I'm going to make and equip 4 of these to be my dedicated anti-K force. We'll see how that works out. I've never tried it before, but I do have an idea of how to do it, and I know exactly which weapons I want to put 6 of on each of those. Especially when the Ks show up and start destroying my laser tower grid. So this K is going to sit here and be disabled for a while. I'm not going to be able to kill it very easily. I should scan it before I move away from it. So that way I will know whether I should attack it or not with a small craft. Because I will be able to check and see if it rebuilt a grav turret or not.
Nodin. Sentinel.
Guess enjoy docking.
Greetings.
I still have a mess of laser towers over here to deal with. Any raiding parties. It's not like they're gonna make it through all those, but I can send the collector to go get more if I need to. And then the void looks like it's also under attack by a K. Great. I literally just can't get away from all the Ks attacking all the time.
Entering system. The Void.
So the Xenon have definitely upped their production of destroyers. They should eventually lose some of their oomph. But for right now, this is really annoying. Stop destroying all my expensive laser towers. What are you under attack by? Oh, it moved out of the laser tower defense area. That's fine. Let's see here. Pulsar Vanguards. I want to rename all of these real quick. And I will see how well these perform in just a moment. Now then, I want all these. I think the weapon I want is here. Let me check. Let me check the Alliance of the Word Pure first, just to see if I can get the weapons I want. No. Actually, the Muon chargers might be a good choice for um, the AI. The plasma cannons are laughably bad, so just don't put that on anything. Same with the mass drivers, I believe. I did read in the Ultimate Weapon Guide that Muon chargers can be good, so I will try one of these. Fully load out with, wow, one shield. X. Ooh. So these are definitely not intended for long-term combat. So that shield is paper thin. But we'll see how well this deals with a defenseless target. That'll be Muon. So this is an experiment. These three, however, will go over to Holy Vision. There's Mark III Paranid shields. Ooh. Say what now? Mark III? But here's what I'm really after. Some blast mortars. 'Cause those things are the known good weapon. And it's going to take a whole bunch of advanced electronics to get them. It's worth it. It's too bad that I have to individually assign those like that. Even though I had all three of them selected. So these are definitely going to sit over there for a while and wait to get all their advanced electronics in. But once I can... I guess I should set up an advanced electronics factory over in HOP and supply their war machine a little bit. Except for I don't want to fuel their war against the Argon, because the Argon are also going to be my customers, so I don't know. Did I put a shield on this? Yes. On everything. Everything got a shield. Okay. So let's see if I can't find a way to supply that station with advanced electronics. Nobody has advanced electronics. Oh no. That is not where I want to go for advanced electronics. Advanced electronics should be a Commonwealth type product. Nobody has advanced electronics for sale. Except for the split. I must not have put satellites around far enough. There should be advanced electronic factories down here. Because how else are the HOP putting up with such a good fight against everyone? Solar panel, field coil, scanning array, unknown stations. Advanced components. Oh, advanced electronics factory right there. This ship does not have any inventory. I should move that to the center of the top of my screen before I click on it, just so this menu doesn't get all silly on me. I'm going to select buy in, just in case it's having a hard time looking for advanced electronics. And then I will sell to the wharf. And I want to supply the station. This will also get me rep with them. I've already neutered this K. This raiding party should get wiped out. I am going to remove the repeat orders. And I am going to send it over to get more laser towers. And get repaired. Why not? And go grab 50 more. I think that's all I need to do right now. Oh yes, I need to take care of this K.
Taking hits.
K.
Ooh, I parked in a really bad spot. Better, much better. Stop destroying my laser towers. Just gotta go manually defang this thing. Every turret. Hopefully get all the grav turrets before fighters start engaging with me. I'd like to get the engines too, but I'm afraid that might take a little too much time. And if I'm really lucky, I'd like to get enough time to deal with the
Danger.
shield generators. Ooh, almost died. The Xenon knows I'm right here behind its main engine, so it's trying to damage me with its engines because it doesn't have anything else. There must be something nearby. Shoot.
Requesting immediate backup.
Nope. I repaired one of these. Did I miss it?
Danger.
Problem solved, mostly.
Danger.
Wait, why am I being shot by one of my own laser towers? Come on now. Work with me here. There we go. One more defenseless. Well, not defenseless yet. One more defenseless game. am trying to normalize my YouTube videos, so I will be trying to split the VODs at every hour mark to make this easier to watch for people on YouTube. Let me know down below in the comments if you like that or not, or if I should just keep going making 10-hour videos every day. I'd probably do that for a while. Might as well spend a little extra time wiping out the shield generators all over this thing. It's got quite a few tucked away. I do believe that's my laser towers pointing out each one, so I'm figuring out where all the shield generators are. So these ones are protecting all the turrets, so that's where their shields are. I pretty much memorized all the location of the shield gens. On a K anyway. I don't know about an eye. The eyes haven't come out to play yet, which is kind of scary because I know they exist and they're flying around in the Xenon sectors, but they haven't reared their ugly head just yet. Which is, I know they will. They will definitely like come out and play. They're not scared. I am though.
Hello.
Ouch. You're not waiting for a signal. That took out a ton of laser towers on the way out, so I will need to go get more. Cool. Trying to keep these incursions of the Xenon under control is a little ridiculous. I doubt this will have enough. Let's see. Get 50 more. Perfect. Go get more. One more. You have 50 more. I will put you back on review orders. And collect drops over in Heptiva. Nothing there. That K is toothless right now. See here, once this changes out equipment, I will send the Muon after the K specifically. We'll see how well Muons do. And I would like the AI to efficiently use Muons, because I find them very tedious to shoot, personally. But if the AI can maximize their damage, then maybe that'll be the way to go instead of blast mortars. If not, I'll have to find a way to supply this
Entering system.
with enough advanced
Antigone
electronics.
Memorial.
It might be a second. Let's see where. Somehow I knew that would happen. Where is the... You have advanced satellites on you, don't you? Go drop advanced satellites around here to these additional factories. chips, solar power. Well, these are all great factories to keep an eye on. How many satellites do I have left? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. I'm gonna take a risk on these ones, these stations, and hopefully one of these is also advanced electronics. So I don't think that's enough advanced electronics out of the HOP to keep their war machine rolling. I don't think a single factory is enough to keep their war machine rolling. Do you have advanced electronics? No, of course you don't. Anyway, my economy, let's see if this station can keep its... It's got 29 energy cells on that bad boy. And I think that's finally keeping up with the Claytronics and whole parts. I can set these to be sold. So hopefully my dolphin immediately found a trade deal. Excellent. So now I'll be raking in the dough. This is an economy playthrough after all. And now I have enough of the Terran building materials to make extra Terran stations around the system too. Or anywhere within however good this manager's managerial skill is. What ship am I on? Collector 2, okay. So you got Collector 1 back over here. I'm going to teleport over to my Regal real quick so we don't get our ears blasted.
Entering system. Argon Prime.
Requesting permission to dock.
That's awesome. It's running away
Docking permission
and
granted.
dropping a laser tower. So maybe I just leave it like that. Let it drop a laser tower every time it gets attacked and flees. The Nodin Sentinel Mark 1. Put that into storage. And also put that into storage to increase the speed at which laser towers gets deployed. This thing here is the Pulsar Muon ready. Go destroy that. I'll be watching with great interest to see how that will do. Well, actually, I'll get an external view of that and watch it. And in between videos, I also figured out a better way to deploy these. You can click on this information screen to see the docked ships. When you deploy laser towers out of these ships in a sphere pattern like this, actually this is the repeat order collect, but I mean it's still going around basically a sphere, and it's going and collecting them. You can click on this, and it, for me, it's able to keep track of 10 towers. So now the laser towers are being deployed in order. So that will speed up the process of making laser tower fields if you want to do that yourself. Which is, that's pretty nice, convenient. I'm pretty sure you could also do this with mines, but I wouldn't recommend it because you might lose the ship in the process if you start throwing mines out like this. Mines are really strong though, very strong. So if you guys know a good way to make a minefield, leave a comment down below. I'd appreciate that. And maybe I'll experiment with playing with mines. I have my Falks parked over here for safety. Let's see. I think this one's ready to be redeployed. let's see how much they've collected from the field so far. Only 195. 372, not bad. So I am making money off of these. That's why I did name them collectors. They will be running around collecting all these little decryption modules and everything. Programmable field arrays, processing units. So if you're having trouble finding all of the stuff that Xenon drop when they get blown up, setting up these in laser tower grids and then having them collect the drops is an excellent way to make money without having to build stations. So there's an economy option there. And then it keeps the Nodens on standby to, you know, take care of problematic destroyers that show up. That is a huge raiding party.
Please halt. We will be scanning your cargo hold. All clear. You can be on your way. Yes.
One turn at a time.
Something hit us.
Oh.
Acknowledged.
I'm gonna tell it to resist. Hopefully it does, but we'll find. Oh no. Is that the Nodin that I told to resist? Wait, no, the Nodin should be in internal storage. Hang on. No, don't deploy laser towers out there. Attack instead. There you go. I just want it to put the laser towers out in the field instead of just randomly throughout the system. Random lasers out in the, or laser towers out in the system will also help distract the Xenon. So that's not a bad choice either. How's the research doing? Good. Excellent. It's coming along. How many are you in charge of putting out? Alright, cool. Okay. There we go. Let's check and see if you're in position to start deploying. Ooh, where's the Muon at? Wait a second. I think it got destroyed. Well,
Please halt. We will be scanning your cargo hold.
I'll have to look at the log in a second.
All clear. You can be on your way.
Split knew there would be nothing.
Double check to make sure it's not deleting laser towers as I click deploy. Alright, let's check the logbook. What happened to that ship that I told to go? It got destroyed. I guess the K's got some weaponry backup. Oh, I forgot to scan it too. Great. Oh. 6 blast motors. This is ready to go. Ooh. I think my where are you? What? This has no. Oh, it's got no advanced electronics to sell. Unfortunate. Where's my other ship at? What are you doing? You can see that the HOP has no problem with the Xenon because they are actively wiping them off the map, which is great. It's keeping them from attacking the Argon all the time. Although they are doing that. So you do want the Argon, the HOP, you want all the factions fighting each other as much as possible to keep a drain on their economies and not let them get stagnant. And then that gives you opportunities to make money by selling them more parts to make more ships. Good, the Terrans are ripping it up over there. Where's the Terran Intervention Corps at? They should be out here by now. Where are you, Terran Intervention Corps? You're supposed to be doing your job. I know they have an Asgard available, so maybe they're taking care of an incursion somewhere else I don't have vision on. Ooh, what's that? Oh, okay. No vision there. Oh, wow. The Split are having a really bad time against the Xenon, it looks like. Really bad time indeed. Uh-oh. I might need to go out and save the Split. That's not good. Still looking pretty ugly for the Patriarchy as well. They're down to the defense platform. Where'd the Raptor go? Uh-oh. What are you fleeing from? Get more laser towers out. It is deploying laser towers every time it flees. That's awesome. So this escape and deploy laser towers is working as intended. Excellent. Well, see, how you've got blast mortars and you're ready to go. Go destroy that key. And this time I want to see what you do. How close am I to you? I can't get an external view. Well, if I can't get an external view, I'll just go to the ship. Make sure I get an external view.
Entering system. Entering system. Second contact.
I'm gonna guarantee myself some front row seats here to watch if this ship actually can handle having 6 blast mortars and attacking K. That'd be fun. Oh, I'm over an hour mark. I am going to split the VODs real quick. I will make a save. Good spot to make a save. I'm going to split the VODs. I'll be back in like 30 seconds. Don't go anywhere.